Okay, let's have a romantic dinner by the fake fire. Do you wipe the lids off of your cans? I made sure I brought my damp cloth to do this so I could demonstrate. I guess I'm pretty OCD, but you gotta think about it. Like, if the food touches the side of the can and it's, dusty and dirty and who knows where it's been. Oh, I didn't tell you, today we're having potato wedges, which they're getting cold, and baba ghanoush from a can, which is so weird. You can usually buy baba ghanoush in the deli section or in the fridge and freezer department with the dips, I guess. But when I found it in a can, that makes it so good because I don't use a refrigerator. Alright, trigger warning, I'm gonna lick this. I put too much emphasis on the lick because I said it. Normally anyway, don't want to waste anything. On here I notice, I told you before, it has direct serving recommendation. What does it say? Serving suggestion. Add freshly, I don't know what it's saying. I can't read that right now. But the ingredients are great and minimal, and I like it by itself. It's kind of like having gravy with the fries. So that's what's happening here. I just dip a potato wedge in there. I have my fork standing by when it gets a little harder. By the fire, which is nice. Have the lights turned down low. It never gets old. I was just doing mustard with, first of all, I started out making my own mustard. First of all, when I first started eating potatoes, I would put some rosemary and sea salt and cook it on them. But now, there's my feet. But now, I don't put anything on them. There's no oil, nothing. I just put it on the rack in the halogen cooker. Which I think are banned now because they use too much electricity. Because of the light bulbs. I'm really against fluorescent and whatever the other LD. Ooh, why that just went from my brain, I don't know. The two environmental lights, I don't like them. There have been studies that say, well, at least I heard this from the hippie people, said that there have been studies that prove that they made them sick. The lights that aren't, your old-fashioned electricity going through the wires in the light bulb. I like old school. There's something more natural about it. I like the soft light. However, when you make videos, which maybe I should stop doing this, at least vlog videos, we've got some warm light going on now because those are real light bulbs, but I am using the, what do you call it? I can't remember any words today. The ring light is an LED. LED? So good. I don't know why I thought of this. I don't like baba ganoush on its own. Well, who likes baba ganoush on their own? But if I have a piece of bread or cracker, I don't really like baba ganoush. It's the combination of the potato with it. It makes it almost like mushroom gravy, like. But if I'm gonna have if I have a cracker or a piece of bread, I like the hummus. And that's what I thought I was doing. I thought I was just testing. When I bought this, they also make hummus. And like my potato wedges are kind of like little crackers. Especially if you cook them nice and crispy. Which I like to do. However, they're not as crispy as, I know the last time I had these, people were talking about the crunch, but there really isn't that much crunch, but I just heard it now that you pointed it out. Also, it takes me a while to get them. It took me a while to get it on the plate and get the camera set up and stuff. Oh, that's a lot. I could put this in a bowl. Or maybe put it on top, like nachos. Anyway, this combination together, I haven't been able to go back. Oh yeah, first was rosemary and sea salt, and then I felt I was wasting too many of the herbs because they would come off in the oven and I just have to wash them away. So I started taking dried mustard, adding apple cider vinegar to it, putting the herbs into that, and then making a dip that way. And then I'm putting garlic and because I put dried parsley in it. But then I found some really cheap mustard at the dollar store that also didn't have any preservatives or anything in it. So all natural ingredients. Simple natural ingredients and just plain yellow mustard. Oh, actually, I was buying the one at the grocery store. It was just 50 cents more. It was the stone ground. Yeah, I kind of miss that. I guess I could buy that again. And that was good with it. It was easier to just squeeze the mustard on it. But then I found a yellow mustard for $1.50, which is so cheap at the Dollar Tree, with good ingredients, simple, just turmeric and mustard and vinegar. and salt. It is better when I make it myself because I use the good salt. It just takes it a step. And it might be cheaper to buy the pre-made mustard. Anyway, maybe I'll go back to the stone ground because it's been a while. And then I tried, like I was trying hummus, and I don't really like the hummus. When I do, I take the hummus and then I put a lot of apple cider vinegar and I put some spices in it. I do like it more. Sometimes if I get like a discount bread, a special bread, or bagels are on sale or something, I will eat the hummus with that. I like cinnamon raisin bagels with hummus. I remember I used to eat cinnamon raisin bagels when I lived in Montreal with spicy hummus all the time. I loved it. I loved that combination. But the canned hummus, it's crazy that you can have canned hummus. And that the ingredients are so simple. The hummus, they also want you to add oil and stuff to it. I would say I'm more against vegetable oils than I am refined white sugar. There's way more processing. Do I know that for a fact? Not really. I find it very strange about how maple syrup is considered to be nutritious. A nutritious sweetener. But it goes through so much processing. And it goes through burning, which is like a caramelization. And adding smoke is a carcinogenic. And you just boil it down so much and so much. I guess it is known to have lots of minerals. And minerals don't destroy with heat. They're rocks, so. But nutrients, apparently, is destroyed with heat. That's why I would be a raw foodist. You would be surprised at the things that you can make. I know that many of you would be totally against raw foodism. But that's how I would eat. I might buy frozen for the storage and have lots of blueberries on hand at all times. Oh, we have to do that. We have to do my blueberry crumble. It will be raw. I guess around the holidays as a treat. I mean, I have this eating thing, this budget eating thing down to a, like, this is a splurge, but I just can't stop myself. It's still less money than anybody else in the world. I shouldn't say that. They're the Africans trying to eat rice. Instead of potatoes, I would probably do rice if I was from somewhere else. Potatoes are so much easier to cook than rice. Rice is kind of hard. The potatoes I can just cut up, put on a rack, and bake. If I didn't have the halogen cooker, I don't know what I would do, though, because it's got so much more space. I'd have to do cookie sheets in the oven and parchment paper and stuff, because the halogen cooker has just racks and you don't have to put any oil or anything, and they cook all around it. I'm not chewing enough today. I'm trying to talk to you. I know that those air fryers, I don't know, they don't make enough food. Actually, maybe that would be good. Maybe it would stop me from eating so much. Because I can fit 3 pounds of potatoes on the rack, on the 2 racks of the halogen cooker. I waited a long time to eat today. Because, did I tell you? I was planning on telling you as a big part of this video. Was me saying that I record my mukbangs on the day before, unlike the rest of these videos. Because I don't eat till late. It's later than normal probably today because I was busy. Yeah, it's 8:30. And I didn't even have, I usually, especially if I wait this late, I would have had my pineapple and oatmeal by now. I have it before dinner. I should chew well anyway, despite doing the mukbang. So I'm kind of excited that I get to have dessert after this. I mean, I can also treat myself too. If I still want something sweet, I'll have another hot chocolate or two, which is really just me to get my water intake for the day. Which, you know what? I was going to talk badly about, like, who says to drink water? Where are we getting these rules from? Reminds me of the doctor video to do. Doctors. Did you know most of the information that they give you is something that they've read in a book? Sometimes with no scientific backup. I believe that's getting better in recent years because people start asking questions, but why? And it's not just, oh, because that's how it always was. Like eggs being found in the dairy food group. I don't know how that happened. Dairy is milk products. So for a chicken fetus to be in, it's not even a fetus, it's an unfertilized egg. But a chicken byproduct to be stuck in the same category as cow milk, and the fact that cow milk is for some reason something that we're supposed to eat. So weird. It's just because it was done, and just because I hate to believe it, because politics and big farm, the milk industry, they tell us these things. We have to believe them. I know I probably started to talk about stuff and then forgot. The hot chocolate I drink has the stevia in it, by the way. No sugar. But it's such a delicious treat. So I can have chocolate treats all day long, as many chocolate treats as I want. French fries. The best dessert I could even imagine. I really wonder if the blueberry is gonna, and replacing the pineapple with blueberry is gonna not taste good. But like I said in some of the last mukbang videos, excuse me, it tastes better than any dessert, and it feels good after you have it. Like I said in the last one, when you eat a dessert, you don't feel good afterwards. One of those greasy, sugary, whatever it is, made with bad fats and bad sugar and bad whatever ingredients. But after my pineapple and oatmeal, it's like it tastes better than all those things. To me, anyway. And then after I'm done, I don't feel worse, I feel better. I feel like good energy and good stuff going through. And the same as with the chocolate drink. It's just, I mean, man, enough chocolate treats. I'm living the good life here. So much to be grateful. I mean, this lighting is probably not good for my skin, and I probably looked 60 years old doing this whole video. Oh yeah, look, it almost makes me look like I have wrinkles in my forehead. I was always grateful that never happened, but maybe it's hard, and I didn't shave yesterday, or yeah, can't skip a day of shaving, especially now that my hair, oh yeah, it looks so old. Anyway, I'm still cool, and I'm skinny muscles. Skinny muscles. All right, I love you. Thanks for having dinner, breakfast, lunch with me. I have no idea if this is available. This company is available in the States. Is it just Canadian, or the packaging is French and English, so I don't know how that stuff works. Have you ever seen baba ganoush and hummus in a can before? This is new to me this year. It's quite a great find. Take it camping with ya. All right, like, comment, share, and subscribe. I love you. Bye. My feet again. They look dirty, but they're not, I swear.